Jim, let's stay on the topic of death. Let's talk about the star ratings in the Observer for AEW Forbidden Door. We reviewed this last week, but it's always interesting to hear how Dave rated it with his star ratings compared to your thoughts on the card.
I can't remember anything that was on that show at this point. It's like when you just put a 6-hour VHS tape on high speed fast forward. It just flies by you. Let's let him remind us.
Well, these are the pre-show matches. I don't think you saw these. Yuya Imura and El Desperado and Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly defeated Action Andretti and Leo Rush and Josh Alexander and Hechicero. 12 minutes, 14 seconds, 3.5 stars.
Well, it was almost up there with a Kurt Angle masterpiece.
Ricochet, Toa Leona, and Bishop Khan defeated Michael Oku, Kevin Knight, and Mike Bailey, 9 minutes and 56 seconds, 4-star match.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
9 minutes and 56 seconds, 4-star. This was super.
See, again, these guys are so great because it took Flair and Steamboat 30, 40 minutes to get 4 stars, and these guys got it in 9.
Megan Bain, Sky Blue, Tekla, and Julia Hart defeated Willow Nightingale, Queen Aminata, and Harley Cameron, and Chris Statlander.
Oh, jeez.
11 minutes, 15 seconds, 3 3/4 stars.
Well, they slipped in right in the middle. He didn't want to offend anybody, so he kind of slid them right in the middle. I'm just thinking, Brian, whether or not they have a big crowd for the AEW shows out in the arena, do they have to now start renting stadiums just because of the fucking size of the locker room? It was 116 people on the card.
Well, that was just the pre-show. Now, remember, they had a Ring of Honor show that weekend too, I believe. But Samoa Joe is now the main card.
You know what? It would have made it cheaper if Tony had just leased 2 747 jumbo jets and just picked them all up and fucking took them over there and back instead of buying plane tickets.
See, what Tony should really do is start his own jumbo jet company and then lease the jumbo jets to AEW. Make money on both ends. Well, let's go back here. One more match on the pre-show, Jim. Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Katsuyori Shibata defeated Drilla Maloney.
What?
Defeated Drilla Maloney.
Where the fuck? That sounds like a goddamn lumber company here in Louisville. Where did that come from?
With Robbie X and Clark Connors.
Old Chuck Connors is back?
9 minutes, 59 seconds, 3.5 stars.
So is that an 8-woman, an 8-man, and 2 6-man tags?
I believe so, yes.
So it's 8 and 8, 16. 16, 6, 20. That's 28 wrestlers plus assorted periphery hanger-ons at ringside on the pre-show. Well, glad we got that out of the way so we can get the show started.
Yeah, that's why it's such an insult when you're not booked. Because everyone is booked. Every single person's on this show. It's like, how can I not get on this show? Where's AR Fox? Jim, the main show, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage defeated Killswitch and Kip Sabian.
Oh boy, remember this turned dreary in spots.
13 minutes, 46 seconds, 3.5 stars.
Okay. All right.
Kyle, go ahead.
I was just about to say, if he thought this was 3.5, I mean, I don't see any way in the world anything else is going to go below that. Do you?
Well, Jim, we'll find out. Kyle Fletcher defeated Hiromu Takahashi. 15 minutes, 27 seconds.
Every single bit of it.
4.5 stars.
This was the little Japanese dough boy with the pink hair and the green genie pants and the green shoes.
Well, as Dave said it, this was excellent and had to overcome the fact that nobody believed Takahashi had a chance to win.
You think? I would have believed that somebody's grandmother could have rolled in and snatched it from him. How's that 4.5 stars if you got this legend star you're trying to build that takes 15 minutes to beat a guy that's a foot shorter, a whole lot worse shape, and looks like a fucking soggy bowl of Cheerios.
Well, Jim, the next match, Mercedes Moné defeated Bozilla Persephone. I really like Persephone better.
Persephone has a better ring to it. And oh, there goes Tokyo. Oh, Bozilla.
And Alex Windsor, 15 minutes, 28 seconds, 3.25 stars.
Oh, okay.
That's the low.
He had to recognize. You better recognize. He recognized.
This match was creative as hell, but not everything worked
there's
perfectly.
The qualifier.
Yeah, but not everything worked perfectly.
Yeah. Such as 3 or 4 of the participants.
Jim, the next match, Kyle Sabre Jr. defeated...
Who?
Oh, excuse me, Zack Sabre Jr.
They snuck another one in on him.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Who is this fucking Sabre guy, and how does he keep recreating himself?
Defeated Nigel McGuinness, 17 minutes, 1 second, 4.5 stars.
Oh, good God.
It was fancy.
But at this point, he's giving the guys that are a higher rating they're imitating guys he would give a lower rating to. It's come to this.
Well, no, there's still more. Jim Bandito and Brody King won a 3-way over Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley and FTR, 16 minutes, 4 seconds, 4-star match.
Ooh. Hey. Okay, we know that there were obvious problems with it, and a lot of it stizzunk, and it didn't even put the belts on FTR so that they could build their own company's pay-per-view match with Edge and Christian in Toronto, their hometown. But it was a 4-star match that just tore the house down. Rarely see anything like it.
Well, there's still more house here to burn down, Jim. Kazuchika Okada defeated Swerve Strickland, 16 minutes, 38 seconds.
Okay, Dave is genetically incapable about being honest about Okada.
4.25 stars. Tony Storm.
I've seen matches with radio DJs where they tried harder and took better bumps.
Tony Storm defeated Athena, 15 minutes, 14 seconds, 3.75 stars.
Mercifully, I avoided that match, and so I can't disagree with him, and probably do, but I can't.
Adam Page defeated MJF, 31 minutes, 16 seconds, 4.75 stars. Which is as good as 5, I believe Davis said.
Yes, it's just we're arguing about nothing. If it's between 4.75 and 5, then why do you go into 25 percentiles? But nevertheless, she's again the MJF tried. I did mention it was the best Adam Page match in a while, which is not a huge compliment, but they did veer off into nothing can beat anybody, but not as bad as most of the clowns in this territory. But the idea that this somehow ranks with the great matches of mankind is a little fucking bleh.
Well, Jim, finally, a lights-out cage match. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Kota Ibushi, Darby Allin, Swami, barking at the mailman, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Swami has more aggression than most of the people in the cage match.
Defeated Jon Moxley, Gabe Kidd, Claudio Castagnoli, and the Young Bucks, 32 minutes, 26 seconds. 5-star match.
Was it the gummy bears that put it over the top for him? Do you think that was it when they hauled out the gummy bears? Oh my God, this is paradise. This is the greatest wrestling match I've ever seen. They've used the gummy bears.
Serious question. Do you think Dave feels at all guilty about, when you look at the fact that Omega could barely work, or he can only work a handful of matches, has to be hidden in tag matches. If he works a singles match, he can't walk again for weeks or whatever it is. Ospreay's out, back surgery. Swerve out. Like all the guys that he ranks the highest, and that the star rating never goes down, it always just stays at that level, are the guys who can't work a regular schedule and you have to worry about their future injury-wise.
Well, but again, Dave shouldn't feel guilty, because if somebody who's stupid or a mark or easily swayed and bamboozled by flattery takes your words and lets that get in the way of their business, it's not really your fault. They shouldn't pay attention to Dave in the first place in that degree. But I saw a comment on the internet recently where they quoted old Swerve as saying, well, if I get the 5 stars, that's great, but I just want to go out there and entertain people or whatever. But I didn't get the chance to have 5 stars till I came here. Like he's doing a bad job of hiding. He was really going for the 5 stars. He just couldn't do it at the other place because they, had fucking sense, logic, reason, whatever.
There's an attitude that you could only have a 5-star match if you could do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly wrong. And you only get a 5-star match from Uncle Dave. And unfortunately, as we see, that does not reflect the viewpoint anymore, if it ever did, of even a casual wrestling fan. It's just this subset of, oh God, we want to see the jumping bomb angels reunite and whatever the fuck that he's been preaching to for 30 years. It's come to this. But nobody else thinks that's a great match when you don't know who the fuck the people are in it. You don't care what the fucking issue is. You don't goddamn believe half the shit that's going on. And then they pull out a flamethrower and set somebody on fire. That's not the greatest wrestling match ever to most people.
I like the Jumping Bomb Angels, for the record. Very talented tag team.
Have you seen them lately, though?
I have not. One of them had a restaurant.
I don't know. They might bomb. I don't know if they'll jump.
One of them had a restaurant, actually, on St. Mark's Place for a good while. But
how was her clam?
How do we end this on a positive note?